but we're just going to have fun, aren't we? This is the beautiful Robin Anthony. This is our first gig together. It's very exciting. It makes it less scary sharing the stage with somebody else. Okay, we're going to start with a song called TikTok. And this is a song that I wrote in the middle of a panic attack. I think since children, my anxiety levels have been a little more than they used to be. And one night I put my kids to bed and my partner was in China at the time. And I just felt this feeling come over me. My heart started racing. I was sweating. I felt like my heart was going to jump out of my chest, and I felt that need to run away from something. But I couldn't run, so I picked up my guitar. And I thought that was a plane, but it's not a plane. Normally you have planes flying overhead here. Yeah, I just gave you a round of applause, but you weren't here. Okay. Okay. So this is the song that came out of that, just sitting there playing these words, playing these chords over and over again and singing these words, and by the end of the song I was repeating this part that really calmed me down, and I realised that being in the moment, I guess, being present is the thing that stops you having that anxiety, because nothing else exists except what is right now. Okay. I am standing on the edge, the highest hill, the tallest cliff, 1 foot ready to jump and fall, and 1 foot barely holding on. And there's 1,000 voices in my mind, and I'm not sure which one is mine. I run, but still I hear that noise so loud it's deafening. Tick-tock, tick-tock, heart like a broken clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Does anybody know my name? Can anybody call me home again? I am lost, and I'm trying to find my way. Hands on the wheel, don't know where I've been. Lost in time, some bad dream. Well, the devil has got me under his spell. I'm gonna meet my demons down in hell. Tick-tock, tick-tock, heart like a broken clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Does anybody know my name? Can anybody call me home again? my breath, time to find that broken heart and stitch it up. It's time to feel, time to fall, time to rest and catch my breath, time to find that broken heart, stitch it up. Robin Anthony. She makes my heart explode. All right, get into the nitty-gritty of the life of Lauren Kate. This is the next song. This is the next song. It's called Rollin' Wheel, and this is the story of the marriage of my mum and my dad. This is how I came to be. I am one of 3 kids, but my dad had a few more. There was some affairs and things, and this is my mum's story of the marriage of my mum and dad. My dad was married 5 times, so he has many stories. His heart left her a long time ago, and his body belongs now to the woman down the road. His wife lies alone in a bed so cold, and he comes home late, if he comes home at all. She asks where he's been at the bar. There'll be a fist through the wall if she asks anymore. And he smells like red wine, and he tastes like cheating. And she holds her breath and goes on believing him, and wonders where he went, that man she first met. From the depths of her heart she says, save your last word, there's a train coming. Won't you be my rolling wheel? You see, I've got all these suitcases to carry. Won't you be my rolling wheel? She bore their first child. Little did she know that her husband was a father to the boy down the road. He left that woman, the years went on by. 3 kids now and a promise forever built on a lie. And she wonders where he went, that man she first met. From the depths of her heart she says, save your last word, there's a train coming. See, I've got all these suitcases to carry. Won't you be my rolling wheel? She asked him to leave, held open the door. He packed his suitcase, put a fist through the wall. She didn't care where he was going, she didn't need to know. And he made his way back to the woman down the road. Say the last word. There's a train coming. I can be my rolling wheel. See, I've got all these suitcases to carry. I can be my rolling wheel. I can be my rolling wheel. Thank you. Everyone okay? Happy? Good? How good is it to be seeing live music again? Does it feel good? Yeah, so good. I'm going to play a song called When You Leave. I wrote this for my ex-partner who passed away a while back now. He was a beautiful, beautiful man and a really big teacher in my life, and someone I admired very much. We were together and we knew that it wasn't something that would last forever, but in the moment it was amazing. And he went on to have a beautiful wife who he married on his deathbed. And they were 5 months pregnant, and it was extremely tragic. His wife called me and said that he didn't have long to live, so I went to say goodbye to him in New South Wales. And on the way back, after leaving the hospital, this song started writing itself. His wife met me at the door of his room and said I couldn't take my sad tears in there, and I had to come in with just love and joy and celebrate his life. And she'd filled his room with sunflowers that were his mother's favourite flower, and he had them tattooed on his arm, and gerbils on his other arm. They were his favourite flowers. And I feel very privileged to have in my life witnessed the beautiful passing of friends. And yeah, anyway, I've got to not talk too much because I know we only have an hour. And we have lots of songs. Okay. Sorry, Robin, you just... Flew in yesterday on a plane to see you, and I prayed to God I'd hold your hand one more time. Driving through these old towns, 'cause I've got time to make some more. And wear my heart on your sleeve. Take it with you anyway. When we were together, you were building houses, mansions by the beach. And I'd bring you lunch, we'd swim in the ocean, share our love of the sea. You're my teacher, together we learned, and I loved you through and through. My feet were free to roam whenever they wanted to. And you said I was the sweetest thing you'd ever seen. Take my love, take it all. 'Cause I've got time to make some more. And wear my heart on your sleeve. Take it with you when you leave. Take it with you when you leave. I'll walk that hallway to your door with tears rolling down my face. And your wife, like an angel, held up her hand. She wiped my tears away. Sunflowers and gerbils filled each corner of your room. You held me close, my heart was sinking. You're leaving this world too soon. Oh, take my love, take it all. 'Cause I've got time to make some more. And wear my heart on your sleeve. Take it with you when you leave. Take it with you when you leave. Take it with you. Thank you. I've never stuck to a set list in my life. And I did my best to write one in the car on the way here. I've just asked Robin to change it. This is my 2020 song. This is spent a lot of time at home this year. Normally we're not home this often. And this is a bit of an observational piece. I kind of sat on the couch and wrote what I saw, and that's how this came about. There is a part at the end where I would love you to sing, but maybe I'll just quickly teach you a little bit so you're familiar. When it comes, you can just start singing and I don't have to stop and teach you. Is that okay? So you'll go like this. Where the words are so you can understand me. We're all wandering around. Okay? We're all wandering around. Yeah? We're all wandering around. Again. We're all kitchen bench, a mountain of washing piled up on the bed. The clock on the wall is making me nervous. I'm running out of time. Always searching for a reason. Little feet run round in circles. A trail of toys scattered down the hall. The years so fast, the days so slow. Morning cup of tea gone cold. Always searching for a reason. We're all wandering around. No one's sure we're back. Keep on climbing, pushing stones up the hill, and further still. Every picture on the wall tells a story. Like the scars and the lines on my skin. Catch my reflection in the window. Wonder where I'm going, where I've been. Always searching for a reason. We're all wandering around. No one's sure we're back. We keep on climbing, pushing stones up the hill, and further still. If I sit real still, I can hear my heartbeat. The sound of magpies singing out the day. We're no more than flowers, we're no less than stars. leave it. We're all wandering around. We're all wandering around. We're all wandering around. We're all wandering. Tricked you. Thank you. Forgot to tell you to leave the around bit out on the last one. So this is a co-write, this song that I wrote with my friend Charlie McGee. He's from a really cool band called Formidable Vegetable. But we recently sat together and worked out some songs that weren't about vegetables. Or about gardening or permaculture. We wrote real songs. Oh, sorry, they're more real, but we wrote emotional songs together. And this one, we sat in the green room, which if you've been to Wollonga, it's a cafe down there. And we sat in the garden all day and we wrote this song. And we didn't know what it was about, really. But the image that was coming to mind was this refugees. The image of refugees came to mind, but it's kind of it was relevant to us in what we're facing with the future, and I don't know. Not really sure what it's about yet. But it will come. Sometimes you write a song and then years later you go, that's why I wrote this song, because I need it now, 5 years later. Anyway, it's called I'll Hold On To You. I'll hold on to you, and you hold on to me. Let's steer this boat into the stormy sea. So much to lose if we stay on the shore. Our lives and our children worth fighting for. Embrace yourself now. They started a war. They've taken our choices, our freedom, our homes. There's nothing at all. So I'll hold on to you. You hold on to me. Let's steer this boat into the stormy sea. turn our backs on the burning sky, a place we no longer know, to the deafening sound of a world torn apart. Embrace yourself now. The sea may be rough, but when the darkness lifts, we'll gather what's left and carry on. And I'll hold on to you, and you hold on to me. Let's steer this boat into the stormy sea. Steer this boat into the storm. Thank you. I'm going to change the set list again and invite Tim Bennett up. This song is called Speargrass, and Speargrass is a property that my friends live on. They kind of back on to Kakadu, and they live off the grid, and they free-range children and goats. And
I've tried the free-range children; they're great. Yeah,
Tim has been there.
they're actually solid kids. They're good people.
Yeah, really good people. Anyway, I wrote the song on my way up. I started writing it at Uluru, at the Women's Cave, seeing rocks seeing grooves in the rocks where the women would grind their seeds to make their bread, and the black soot on the roof from their fires, and it stirred something in me. I closed my eyes and I could hear the children running, and I could hear the women chatting and sitting, and I craved that connection, and that's where this song came from. Could we rest here a while that hot desert sun beats down? Could we spend some time and dream of how it all began? Close my eyes and I listen to the sound, women chatter and the children running around. Open my heart and I feel that fire burn. This is my chance to learn. Everything we need is here, love, water, shelter and food. Time has no need here. We are living by the sun, the stars and the moon. Close my eyes and I listen to the sound, women chatter and the children running around. Open my heart and I feel that fire burn. This is my chance to love. So many hands have made this bread. So many souls have stood where I stand. So many feet have walked this road. And so the story is told. Kids are making boats to sail on that billabong while someone's cooking up a storm, yeah. Kites are flying overhead. Their wings are making shadows on this land. Close my eyes and I listen to the sound. Women chatter and the children running around. Open my heart and I feel that fire burn. This is my chance to learn. Close my eyes and I listen to the sound. Women chatter and the children running around. Open my heart and I feel that fire burn. This is my chance to learn. Thank you. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Lizzie.
This is a bit of a newie, sort of newie. Haven't played it in front of many people yet, so I'm going to call it a newie. It's a song I've written for my brother. My brother struggles with a very heavy drug addiction, and he used to make beautiful things out of wood, and hopefully one day he makes beautiful things out of wood again. This is called One of These Days. This room is dark and dusty. It's so thick you could cut it with an axe. Rusty nails on the concrete floor. Sunlight creeping through the cracks in the roller door. Younger, I'd fix broken things. I used to breathe the life back into wood. But I sold my tools for money. Now all I've got to show is these holes. Ooh, one of these days I'll be stay awake for days on end. I get so high I feel like I'm Superman. And I can sleep through all the trouble that I've made, till the guilt hits my heart like a hammer hits a nail. Ooh, one of these days I'll build a boat and sail away. Ooh, one of these days I'll say I'm sorry I let you down. stolen and lied through my teeth. I never meant for things to fall apart. I'll take these pieces, and one of these days I'll build a castle for you, my son. One of these days I'll build a bridge between our hearts. One of these days I will. Ooh, one of these days I will. Ooh, one of these days. Thank you. Alright, I wrote this song when I was approaching 30, and I was feeling a bit anxious about approaching 30. I'm approaching 40 now. Sort of. I just felt really old just then. Like, not that any of you, you know, just inside myself, I felt like, whoa, like you look back at your life and you go, whoa. Like, you eventually will look forward to passing away because it's a really big journey, isn't it? I think. I don't know, she says. I don't know either. I know nothing. I was about to talk again. I'm not going to. Are getting colder now and my hair's turning grey. And though I'm getting older, it seems I've no wiser words to say. I keep pushing love away when I should be pulling it near. Is that why I'm here? Face my fears. The lines on my face are growing like roots through the soil. And I'm trying to make sense of this life, this mess, before I get too old. I've weathered the storms, I've pulled out my thorns, still there's more. And I fear I'm facing this on my own. Yeah, I feel I'm facing this on my own. When lightning strikes these stormy seas, I sail this boat to the shore I reach. When I am lost, broken down, I keep a light on. sun. Truth hides in darkness and love waits in the light. And sometimes I wanna run like a bullet from a gun. Don't wanna stand here and fight, but my feet get too tired and this heart wants to stay and feel the rain. Through rain find my way. Through rain I'll grow, I'll find my way. When lightning strikes these stormy seas, I sail this boat to the shore I reach. When I am lost, broken down, keep a light on inside till night meets the sun. And if I fall into the water, ooh, no one can save me now. I'll fight the waves that hold me down and find my way. Feel that sun. When lightning strikes these stormy seas, I sail this boat to the shore I reach. When I am lost, broken down, I keep a light on inside till night meets the sun. Now I know I can do this on my own. Thank you. I'm going to dedicate this next song to a man who lives in Adelaide who supports live music like no one else supports like live music, and that is Mr. Gary Cook. Gary Brown. Sorry, there's a Gary Cook here, but there's a Gary Brown sitting next to Gary Cook. Gary Brown, this is for you. Gary supports all South Australian musicians. He turns up to every show, and we love you, Gary. All right. This is called Henry. This is a story that I wrote sitting on my sister's front porch in Melbourne, and I was trying to write a song and nothing was coming, and then I was given a time limit. My daughter had gone out with my sister, and she said, "I'll be back in 10 and quickly write something." And there'd been a man sitting across the road the whole day, and he didn't do much. He had a cup of tea and he checked his mail, and so I made a song about him, and I called him Henry. I feel like my hair's all over the place. Seven years alone, his garden is overgrown. Where once she grew flowers, it's now weeds and overgrown trees. It's now weeds and overgrown trees. He sits on his front porch, a tea made for one. He pours a cup, he mumbles something soft. Mary, you are my everything, and I miss you. Oh, how I miss you. Slow steps to the front gate. He stands there a while, watching the street, the cars going by. All these people, somewhere to go. All these people, and none that he knows. Sun sets, it's time to turn in. He turns off his bedside lamp, closes his eyes. He lets out a sigh with his hand on the pillow where the white hair would flow, and his body holds a shape like he was holding her close. And he dreams that she comes to him in this dark night, and she appears like an angel surrounded with light. Henry, my love, you are my one. You are my everything, and I miss you. Oh, how I miss you, and I love you. Oh, how I love you. Now pull up those weeds and trim back those trees. Plant me some flowers and pour me a tea. Henry, I've never left your dear side, for you are my husband and I am your wife. For you are my husband and I am your wife. Oh, Henry, when you feel alone, just look to the flowers you grow, and I'll be standing by the prettiest rose. Thank you. We have one more song for you. Thank you so much for making my first gig back so extraordinary. Such a safe space to share stories and songs. Thank you so much. Robin and I are actually playing here. We're opening for a lady called Lisa Richards. Her poster's around somewhere on December 11th if you want to see us again. Tickets are on sale for that now. I haven't told anyone but you. So, and this song is called, please give it up for Rob and Anthony first. Amazing. It's been a dream to take the time to sit and play music with someone. I've loved it. And please again for Tim Bennett. And a really big one for Kevin and the Wheat Sheep. All right, we'll leave you with this song. It's called Nobody Knows. And I wrote this for my daughter, or for my kids, just as a song that I hope can help them navigate through life later on. When the road breaks in two and I'm not there to hold you, when the stars don't light the way, when one way looks darker and one way looks harder and fear, it begs you to stay. Tiny steps is where you start. Your compass is your heart. 'Cause nobody knows, nobody knows, nobody knows. When the sea is too rough, when you've had enough, when the fog's too heavy, come see. When you're tired and broken, when the skies won't open, when your sail won't steer to shore. Tiny steps is where you start. Your compass is your heart. 'Cause nobody knows, nobody knows, nobody knows. Nobody knows, nobody knows, nobody knows. Ooh, and if someone tries to put out your fire, girl. If someone tries to put out your fire, you just hold your spark, let it light your path. Nobody knows, nobody knows, nobody knows. Can you sing that? Nobody knows, nobody knows, nobody knows. One more time. Nobody knows, nobody knows, nobody knows. 'Cause nobody knows where the road will take you, when your heart will break. If tomorrow you wake, nobody knows what waits for the dead who'll be holding your hand. Nobody knows, but I know you are not your money, and you are not your rings, and you are not your body, you are not your things. You are the love you give, you are the love you receive, you are love itself. So is everyone else, and the rest, nobody knows. Sorry, that just came out. I just feel really, really happy that you are all here. Thank you. Rob and Anthony again.